Hi there, welcome to my channel. I'm Gina. Thanks for stopping by. Well, it's time for Margarete Miller prompts, and I'm working on week 9. Oh, I lost a stamp out of one of my stamp sets. Let me put that back. I just happened to look down and see it. 2011. Who knows if I will ever need that again, but I also have not done all of my granddaughter's baby pictures, so yeah, I might need it. Who knows? I have so many things to scrapbook. So, I'm not fiddling with it. I'm going to get it out in a little bit, so why fiddle with putting the thing back in there? This week we have a wild animal, a tree with blossoms, a part of a recipe you enjoy making, a book page, something that came in the mail, a date, or anything from a calendar. So, these were interesting. It seems like we just did a tree with blossoms. Maybe that was last year. I don't know, but I had trouble with it the last time I had to use that thing. Must have been last year, or a different one that I'm in. But this is last week's, so here we are with this week's. I got the papers in because I know that takes a while, and you only need to watch somebody do that 50 times? I don't know. Sure enough. Everybody can put a piece of paper on the back of the on the paper, right? So, I got that on. This is Amy Butler paper. I really like it, and I thought I'm going to use it. There is another stamp. Now, where did that one come from? Wow. Oh, I think it came from this one, too. I just got stamps flying all over. I have tried washing these, like hot soapy water and stuff, but they still, I don't know if it's because they're old and they just... I mean, the last date that they have on this calendar set is 2015. So, you know I've had it for a while. It goes back to 2000. But they just don't want to stick in. The little bitty ones, they just don't want to stick. So, I'll show you in a minute what that's for. Okay, so, a wild animal I finally found in my Dick and Jane books. I've got 2 here. Got these 2. I think the wild animal was in this one, and my tree was in that one. I think. I don't know, but I have a hippo. They went to the zoo apparently, and they saw a hippo. And then my tree with blossoms, they are looking out their window, and they have some pretty robins with blossoms. Will we see those someday soon? Okay, a part of a recipe. I'm going to tear this one up, but I just made a copy of it because I printed this off the internet a long time ago. If you could see the original. I don't know if I still have my original. No, I think I put it back in my recipe book. It's bad shape. But I love to make this banana pecan loaf. I put pecans in it. I don't put walnuts. I don't like walnuts. But I make this. I put it in my... I'll hold it still for you. I put it in my bread maker. It is for a bread maker, and it is delicious. And I just replaced the walnuts with pecans because we are just not walnut eaters at all. And it is so good. I tried to think of something that was like a vintage recipe or something that I like to make. And I do have a vintage recipe that I make of my mom's, but I make it maybe 1 time a year. And I thought this needs to be something that I make often. You know, you like to make it. You make it often, not 1 time a year. And this is it. I love this. Love, love, love it. It is so good and so easy. You mix it all up. You stick it in your... you put all the ingredients in your bread maker. And I did find that when I put it all in my bread maker, for the first, I don't know, 3 minutes, I get my spatula in there and I mix it all up because some of it otherwise will get stuck on the edges of your bread machine, your bread pan, and it won't cook right. So if you just take about 3 minutes with your spatula and help it mix that up for the first 3 minutes and then leave it alone, and it will be so good. I'm telling you, this is the best. It is the best. So that is my recipe. Okay. Book page. I just took this out of a book that I just cut up. It was called The Red Letter, and I cut it up and made me a journal out of it. So I kept it because I thought the book pages were nice and a nice color, and I kind of liked the font, so I thought that would be good. I have no idea why it has glitter spread on it. I don't know why we have glitter. Something that came in the mail. I went through I have a correspondence journal that I wish I would have, I don't know. I love the journal, the outside of the journal, but the inside, I made this a while back before I had it for several years, and I made it before I had collected very many books. I just didn't have very much paper in my possession. So I went and I used to do childcare years ago, and I still had all of my paperwork, and so I just went and I got all my paperwork, and I had an art book, and I didn't see that one when I was going through here. That one's really pretty too. So when people send me things in the mail, like swaps and stuff, I just add it in here. I really wanted to do that one. I totally put that down in there, so that is there to stay. I don't know why I did that. I usually paperclip things down, but I put them in here, and then I got a whole stack of stuff back there I got to put in here. I like my journal. This is out of a little girl's dress that I made this, and I think just a manila envelope. But I did it out of a little girl's dress. But I used this is that's the art thing. But this, see, fruit cocktail, toast, fruit cocktail, milk. That's what I was supposed to feed them. But I just didn't have very much paper. I did use some brown paper bags, but I just used what I had. I had one art book, and I cut that up. Absolutely outstanding pound cake. It's probably a good recipe I stuck in here, and I can't even see it. But that's what I did. And so, I mean, it's not really the prettiest on the inside, but there's lunch and supper. What I was supposed to feed him. 2001 was when my last daycare papers were supposed to go in. But, yeah. So that's what I did for it. So, yeah. But I just didn't have very much paper yet that I had collected that I could stick in my stuff. I was going to show you what my paper that I used came out of, and my that's kind of scary. I don't know where my journal is that I made. Well, I was going to work on that next. It's not up here, unless it fell. It's not where it belongs. Huh. Well, I'm going to have to search for my red letter journal so I can work on it next. Oh, where did I put that thing? Oh, I see it. I had to move it. I've got so many journals now. This is the book. This is the journal that my that paper that this paper came out of. I like it, and I made a little bookmark with the spine, so I like it. That's for the murder mystery that I'm working on. It's a real cool challenge kind of thing. It's a murder mystery, and every Friday she comes on with more clues to the murder mystery. It's kind of like going to a dinner that's going to last for months, and not just a murder mystery dinner. Okay, something that came in the mail. I picked this one. I think it's beautiful. person that made it did a really lovely job. I love the purple Abe Lincoln stamp. I love that. I would love to have that stamp. I would love to have that stamp. I've never seen that one. I would love to have that. So, okay, and the bonus is a date from anything on the calendar. So we're going to stamp this little calendar right here. And I got out this stamp set for that to circle the month. And then I got out this stamp set for the square to do the day and all that. So we'll start figuring out what's going to fit where. This will go over here. So I think I will do my stamp scissors today on that. I didn't say about any paper or anything to put over here with this. I don't know what I will do with it today. My papers are from this are right behind me. It's not like they went, you know, away. They're pretty close. But I didn't think to save them out. So we'll figure it out. That's not the star of the show, so it'll come around. I can't remember what I used. What line I used for that. Okay, I used that line. So how are you all doing today? I hope that you're doing well. Oh, I went too far in. I can't go that far in on this one. Uh-oh, I'm going to have to redo the lines. And hope that I can erase those other lines. I should have went to the smallest side first. I know that. I think this is my 5th video today. I've been up since I woke up at 3:15, watched a video for a while, and finally got out of bed at 4. I was keeping my husband awake, and I decided I shouldn't do that. Oh, I don't have to erase the other lines. They're further out. Duh. So I just do that so that it gives me a line to put my scissors on and get a mostly straight. They're not perfectly straight, but they're mostly straight. Straighter than they would be if I didn't have a line. So this is Saturday when I'm doing this. I'm working way ahead. I'm a couple of weeks at least ahead. Doing everything ahead that I can. Hopefully that you will have videos to watch while I'm gone. If I run out, I'm sorry. I'm doing everything I can. My daughter keeps having some contractions, so we're hoping those don't lead to anything. Especially since that will mean an emergency C-section for her. But if it does end up meaning something, then you will definitely have some time without videos. So, but I'm working, trying to get them. Now this past week, you know, I've said, you've probably heard me say it in a video or two, but it was a busy week, and we were gone all week. So I'm trying to play catch up today and get caught up to where I should have been. Tomorrow we're going out for my husband. We'll go to church, and then we'll go out for my husband's birthday. So I won't get much done tomorrow. But that's okay. It's his birthday. Well, today's his birthday. Tomorrow's when we're going out. Couldn't go today because the brunch isn't until tomorrow. And the options for eating out today were not as good. And my parents are taking us, so, and tomorrow's the day. Okay, so I will go over there. Now, to try to decide, definitely put some of this on here. Where did it go? Is it still? Oh, it's still here. So So we will tear this down to where it's just the words, and then decide from there. Definitely don't want to cover up every single bit of this pretty paper, so I'm sure that I'm going to cut it down. I really like the number of the page, so I'll save that for something. Okay, and then I've got my recipe, which I'll have to cut with my trimmer because this paper is too thick. I may be able to tear it after I get it cut down some, but the next cut is going to be and I'm not too worried about the nutritional information because I don't want to worry about it. Okay, so we'll tear that down. Then we need to stamp our calendar. Get a stamp pad here. I think this is a Simple Story stamp set. I will use my brown ink. Got ink everywhere. Maybe I should do it like that. It really, that ink pad really lets you push down into it. Okay. That's not a very good one. Okay, let's try this again. I'm not going to worry about the ink on the edge because I'm cutting it out anyway, so if I get a little bit of ink where I don't want it, it's not a big deal. Giving it a second here. That's better. All right. I got that cleaned off, but I didn't. I really got ink all over that. Okay. Done. Take this little thing, put it on a smaller block, and I'm going to use my black, I think. And I'm going to circle February. Hopefully, I need to move it back a little bit. Keep that off my arm. I got it. Okay. Oh, I might need that for the day too, huh? Because I don't think that little square is going to go over it. Okay, so then we'll... today's Saturday. Well, why am I putting the lid on there for? I need to put this up. Holy cow. I don't know if I need that. And it is the third. I'll put that little square right there. Yay! That worked. Okay, so we got our calendar done. Alright, so I'll put my stamps all over to the side. Don't have to worry about those again. And we'll figure out how we're going to do all this. So let me cut around that. Scissors. Scissors. Can you tell I'm still not quite used to how I moved everything around. But I love my printer, so it was worth having to move everything around to find a place for it. It works so good. And it came with a full year of free HP ink at 700 prints a month. Holy cow. I don't even know if I can't even buy that much paper a month. I know you can get on their paper thing, but it's talking. I'm like, what? Alright, there we go. So there's our calendar. Let's see about these pieces here. I don't think I need home and a tree. I think I better cut this down somewhat. I may end up cutting the kids out of it, the window and all that. Because I really don't think I need all that. But I didn't cut it out yet because, well, you can't put it back once you take that make that decision. So I did leave it there for now because I wasn't sure yet what I wanted to do. But I am giving it a little trim here. Okay, and then the hippo. Let's get. I thought it was Sally, but Sally said. I was like, did they name the hippo Sally? That's odd. Because isn't it Sally and... No, it's Dick and Jane. There's another book that has Sally in it, isn't there? Or do they have a Sally that's a friend? Sally, her friend? I know Sally is in one of those books. I mean, it's been a while since I've read those books, but come on. Okay, here's our hippo. Okay, so we've got a hippo, we've got a calendar, and we've got a tag. And we've got this, so part of it, let's go. Let's go there. And let's kind of tear off this edge here so it's not so perfect there. I don't want it to be perfect. This can go right down here. That is too good of a corner there. There we go. And then our book. Oh, we still got, oh, that goes over there. I was like, oh, we still have something. to be that perfect. I don't like the edges being so perfect. Nope, I don't like how that just tore right there. I want it to tear further down. Oh, my thumb's splitting. You go grab a Band-Aid, I'll be right back. Get this on. I know I should pause, but I have so many videos that I need to edit. Got puppy dog balls. Huh. I saw a thing that said to cut your Band-Aids like this. Right here. What do you cut them with? What do you cut them? Maybe by fabric scissors, because these are fabric. Yeah, that's what you cut them with. Well, I don't know. They're not cutting. It said to cut them. To cut. This side's cutting better. Maybe it was the direction I was trying to cut them in. Cut them like this. And put it on your thumb. I don't know. This might be a crock. And wrap it like that. And like that. And like that, and like that, and like that, and then it would fit better. I don't know if it does, but it's not gonna be gross looking for you. Okay. So that's okay like that. Oh, I can't hide my tag behind our Hilda. Okay, maybe that can go over there, and maybe some of my recipe can too. We'll see. I didn't leave much of the recipe behind. Okay, now it's time to ink things. That does not need inked up. Let's ink this up and get it on there. I need my magazine over here. I just dropped my blocks. I'm about out of my fabric tack again, and so I've been trying to use my glue stick. As much as I'm not a fan of it, I don't really like it at all. Get this back where you can see it. Oh, it's such a good idea with this. This paper is very, very, and I kind of messed up, I think. I don't know if I really did. After I made that journal, I looked the book up and found out that this was a first edition. And they sell for about $20 on eBay. But you guys, there was so many of them on there. So many of them. and they really weren't, didn't seem like they were selling so fast. I mean, they did sell, but they weren't selling that fast. And I don't know if I really wanted to reactivate my account, my seller's account, just to sell one book. I mean, I have been thinking about, since I live so close to a bin, to do that, to start trying to sell books. But at the bins, the competition is so stiff, and you gotta be ready to get in there and fight your way to the books, because they are ruthless. I mean, they are ruthless. Just trying to find a book that you want to buy can be terrible. They are ruthless. And every time I go over there, there are more and more people. There used to be just maybe 2 or 3 that were doing that and throwing books and jumping in front of you and grabbing books, and I mean, nearly grabbing them out of your hands or out of your cart. You gotta watch your cart. They'll just come take them out of your cart. And they didn't used to do that, but there's some now that are. And it's just, I don't know. I don't know if I really want to do that. But I do have some good luck at my local thrift store that is never in the world ever going to wake up. It opened back up, I'm telling you. It's just, when they had to close last summer, they were going to be open by October, November, December, January, February. I don't know. They don't know. Oh my goodness. I mean, you drive by now and it's looking so gorgeous. I got really excited last week because they posted a picture on Wednesday, the railing that they were putting up, and it was so beautiful, and it looked like they were putting it up. I don't know what they were doing, because I drove by there yesterday and there's no railing up. That railing hasn't been put up. I don't know what they're doing. And the people that run the thrift store are getting so aggravated with them. They're just, they're so aggravated. And now, the people that are doing the construction, they've started a total renovation on our courthouse. And so I'm sure that they've taken most everybody to the courthouse. And so here we are, slowly waiting for them to maybe piddle around and finish. I'm sure that they think this thrift store is no big deal. You know, it's just a little thrift store, and it runs the food bank. And it helps people, you know, like if they have a house fire, or, you know, there's other things that happen, terrible things that happen, and people need clothes and things to help with their house and stuff. Things like that. I mean, you know, there's things. And they help people with that kind of stuff and all that. It's a real good place. I hope I didn't put my hip up too high. No, I didn't. They help with all that kind of stuff. I better use this for this tag. Oh, I'm going to lose the butterfly. I wonder if I can get her off. She's too pretty to be buried. And it's a very important place to a lot of people in our community. Especially a lot of our elderly people. They go up there and they just talk and they have a good time. It's kind of a meeting place, and it really is a meeting place in the winter, big time. Our senior citizen place used to be like that, but it's went really downhill. Back my grandma used to really help with that place, and she was a senior. And there was another lady that ran it, and they were fabulous. They had it hopping. It was in a teeny weeny tiny building, and it didn't matter. It was hopping. It was good for the seniors. Now it's in this huge building. It used to be a church. Not much happens. People don't go there and play bingo or anything. It's not really open. It used to just be open. It was open every day. Come, hang out, do your thing. I don't really like that anymore. You gotta pay a lot. It shouldn't be like that. But anyway, it's really, really important to our community. I know it sounds crazy, but it is. The people are really missing it. I'm missing it. I love it. It's a really, really good, really, really good thrift store. The lady that runs it is just amazing, and her team of people that work there are amazing. So, I don't know. It'll probably open about the time. I told Rusty yesterday when we drove by there, I said, or not yesterday, the day before, I said it'll open about the time I need to leave to go be with the new grandbaby. I'll miss the grand opening. That's okay. I'll go be with my grandbaby. Oh, I should have covered that awkward spot. I meant to cover that with this tag, and I did not do it, but that I meant to. I meant to have it right there covering that awkward spot. Okay, I gotta wipe off all this glue, because that looked really awkward how I had those two pieces meeting there. It looked really awkward. Okay, and then I just have my date to go, don't I? I covered up a lot of my flower paper, didn't I? I should have put, after I put this in here, I thought, oh wait, the flower paper needs to go over here, and so I went to switch them. I thought, you can't switch them, you crazy woman, you can't switch those, because that collage is on that one. It wouldn't have mattered like upside down or whatever, because they both can be facing whichever way, but the collage is on the other side of the polka dot. So, but that's what happens. Okay, so I could put that paper. Let's see, I'm sure I have a scrap of it over here. I do. I have a scrap. Yep, there's scrap in it, don't it? Oh, that's my scrap. Okay. So I could maybe figure out how to put a little bit on this side. Let's take off that border strip. I think my husband thinks, since he saw me run in the bathroom, that I'm not recording anymore because he's getting louder on the phone. Okay, I could put it like that and put that like that. I think I will do that. So I'll just give this just a little tear. Ink it up real quick. see if glue stick will hold this down. I don't know if it will or not. I need to switch my paper there. Texas Trash Puppy Chow. Oh, well, that was. Okay. So I'll put it about right there. That looks pretty straight. Maybe over just a wee bit farther. I'm going by the dots. Okay, so we've got that there, and maybe we will put a little bit right there, or yeah, it has to go there because of the way it's facing. And I think I'm going to use my other glue on this because I had a lot of trouble on that one, putting that glue on there. It just kept wanting to rip on me. It was not wanting to work very well. And I don't want it right in the middle. I think I want it towards the top. So I'm going to put that right there. And that's going to go there since that's where I put that. I have one little bitty piece here. I don't know if that's going to work. And I have my recipe. But maybe just this bottom part here. Oh, I could add the butterfly over there from the tag that I took off. My recipe could right there, I think. Yeah, I think so. Woo. Okay, that looks good to me. I don't think I need this other, unless I put it right, like, but I don't think I want it up there with that other. I was thinking put it there and put the butterfly on it, but I just don't think I want it up there across from where I already have the recipe. I just don't think I do, so we're going to glue this down now. I'm not sure I like how that formed, but it's okay, it's done. I'm not going to like how everything turns out. I'm going to see little things because I'm learning. You know, I mean, every time we collage, we see something, we're learning something. I think, I don't think I like how I did that, or oh, I really like how I did that. I need to remember that in the future. There's always something we're learning. When we're collaging, we're always learning. You know, we do something that we're like, oh, I gotta remember that. I really liked how I did that. Or, oh, yeah, no, that one's not gonna happen again. That one is a no. So, at least that is my experience while I'm doing these collages. Thankfully, you know, when I first started doing the collages, every week was a, don't make those two papers match like that again. That's on your no, don't do that list. So, thankfully, you know, it's not quite that bad anymore. And, oh, don't match pattern papers like that, Gina. That was not good. So, it's getting better. I guess I could have put my butterfly down there. Yeah, let's do that. Wiping more glue off again. And I just realized I used my art glitter glue. Usually I'm not too good at getting that off, but I got it off. Thank goodness, because usually I can't get that stuff off. Huh. Okay, well, that was good. I just went wiping it off as if it was my Fabri-Tac. Okay. I think that might be everything. We have my wild animal is my hippo. Let me get you where you need to be. My tree with blossoms is up here. I have no idea what tree it is, what kind. Part of the recipe I like is my banana pecan. You know what I ought to do. Let me get my pin. Make sure it starts, because I just got this one a couple weeks ago and I haven't. I got it for my Bible journaling because these don't bleed. Banana pecan. It's not wanting to ride on all the stuff. It usually will. Okay, so something that came in the mail is my tag that came in Happy Mail. A book page is back here. So, a bonus, a date or anything from a calendar is right here. So let me hold it up closer so that you can see it. Here we go. Isn't the color of that Abe Lincoln stamp so beautiful? I have only had one Abe Lincoln stamp. How? I don't know. And then over here is our prop side. Isn't that Amy Butler paper just beautiful? Alright, thank you for joining me. You have a blessed day, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.